Hey guys, what's up? So we've got a brand new card that's coming from the Collection Pack 2020, and it's another member of the Malefics. This is Malefic Paradigm Dragon, or in the Japanese it's called Sin Paradigm Dragon. It's a dark dragon effect monster with a level 10 and a 4000 attack and defense. It cannot be normal summoned or set. It must be special summoned from your hand by banishing one Malefic monster from your extra deck while Malefic Paradigm Dragon is not on the field. 1. If Malefic World is not on the field, destroy this card. And 2. Once per turn, you can send one Malefic card from your deck to the graveyard. You cannot attack for the rest of this turn except with Malefic monsters. Also, return one of your banished level 8 Synchro monsters to the extra deck. Then you can special summon that monster from the extra deck. So the whole basis of this card is I've seen the movie, and it's something to do with Stardust Dragon being recovered and kind of stolen and used against Yugioh. That's kind of the reason it's kind of been created. I can't remember a specific scene, but from what I've been told, that's kind of how it's meant to have been created by, and that's kind of the inspiration for it. These cards all have very high attack and defense, so it having 4000 of each isn't surprising. The good thing about this card is it can be summoned by just banishing a Malefic monster from the extra deck. Traditionally, some of them require you to banish a specific card, such as the Cyber End Dragon, and that requires obviously Cyber End Dragon. Stardust requires Stardust, and so on and so forth. That means you're actually having to stack your extra deck mostly with a load of random fusion monsters, synchro monsters, just in order to bring these cards out. And imagine if you're playing multiple of some of them. Of course, that means you're going to have to run just in case you kind of break. The first effect of this card is also kind of a self-destruction effect. It's similar to how the Earthbound Immortals work. They can't work without their field spell being on. Just that's how they operate. Being able to actually return one of your banished level 8 synchro monsters is a good effect, because there are plenty of strong level 8 synchros out there. There are so many of them that not only are you able to actually recover it to the extra deck, but you're actually able to bring out that monster. I would say the only kind of disadvantage of this is, of course, your opponent is going to know what you're planning to do, and they might have some sort of interaction where they can actually stop your cards from being banished in the first place. Biggest example is Imperial Iron Wall. If your opponent is playing a match against you, they're probably going to have sided in a couple of versions just to stop this from happening. Although, from what I've heard, this card is incredibly powerful when used in duels, and it's a good card, and it's kind of a staple within the deck. What do you guys think of this card? Is there anything else you expect to receive within the deck relating to Malefics, or do you think this is kind of like a one-off support card? Whatever you think, leave your comments down below. Like the video, and if you do, please make sure to subscribe. Every subscription is greatly appreciated.